I'm just going to be sharing with you a few things I experienced while I was in college. So, another thing that bugs a lot of people is they want to go to graduate or professional school, and their grades are not really that good. One advice I could give is try to look for post baccalaureate programs, post bac programs, and I think that really helps because it kind of like you kind of learn stuff that you may not have learned before or things you overlooked, and it will help you in learning new stuff that your graduate school or your professional school may want to take. So you're looking to that, the post baccalaureate, post bac programs. I don't know why I keep pronouncing it the whole way, but anyway, post bac programs, patronize them. They really help people that really didn't have good grades. Another thing you need to know though, that post bac programs are really hard. So you really have to buckle up. If you want to go to like a professional school or graduate school and your grades haven't been good like throughout your college years, don't give up. Yeah, post bac school is hard, but don't give up. Like, you just have to keep pushing yourself. It is life. Like, sometimes life happens. Some people lose their loved ones and they can't really help it and they fail their classes. So whatever your situation is, look into like ways for you to boost your grades. Another thing people do is like have experience. Like, sometimes you leave school and you go get a job. A job like a research job or something, and yeah, that really helps in getting into graduate schools or professional schools, because they try to look for people that are like well-rounded. It's not all about your academics. You must have like other things you were doing. So if you had like a research job after your school or while you were in school, that would really help you. Or like you just went somewhere and did something. You didn't just stay at home, or yeah, let me not say it. But yeah, you gain some kind of experience doing something like community, what's it called, volunteer, community service kind of thing. You go to nursing homes or something you did, that boosts your experience. So for me, I graduated a semester ahead. My program was for 4 years. I graduated in 3.5 years. So basically, what helped me in graduating on time was I already planned ahead from my freshman year. I knew I wanted to graduate on time. So the thing is, my freshman year, I had a class that I had to do like this project on your 4-year plan, like classes you have to take throughout your 4 years. So what I did was I had my 4-year plan and I had my 3.5-year plan. Okay, so I kind of like, normally to be a full-time student you need to take like 12 credits. But for me, since I knew I wanted to graduate like a semester ahead, I took like 18 credits, 17, 20. I took 20 once. They're mostly like 18 credits. So people cannot do that. It depends on you though, what you want to do. If you know you can graduate on, but the key though is like the major key. If you want to graduate on time, make sure you're graduating on time with good grades. Don't try to graduate on time and with bad grades. If you're gonna have bad grades, might as well just like leave it with your 12 credits and finish in your 4 years or how many years you want to take, as long as you finish with good grades. Don't try to rush anything. For me, I knew I wanted to graduate on time because I didn't really want to be paying all those tuition for, yeah, it's really expensive, okay? College is expensive. So I didn't want to take this extra semester paying for classes that I really didn't need to take. Another thing about graduating on time is, no matter what you do, you need to take like either summer classes or winter classes. It is what it is. There's no way you can say you want to graduate on time without taking any of those classes, except though you got into college with a bunch of other grades, like you transferred a bunch of other grades from your other school. For me, I didn't have that, so I had to take I took a summer class because I'd be taking like a lot of credits ahead of time. So if you have a question on how summer or winter classes were for me and how studying for it, like this video and subscribe, or put it in the comment box and with the question, okay? So graduation, yes. yeah, from that kid, it was tough. Like the week before the graduation, I my school always has like final exams. Actually, final exam actually ends a day before graduation, so it was really stressful for me. Um I had a poster presentation because I'm in the sciences, so I had a poster presentation to get done. I had my final exams. I had thinking about what else to do with my life because I was graduating a semester ahead. So it was like, okay, it just dawned on me. Okay, I'm leaving college now. What else am I gonna do with my life? So, advice I'm gonna give though is, what advice I'm gonna give is, if you're graduating, like try to make like a plan ahead of time. Don't be like me, okay? Like put something back at the back of your mind that, okay, if I'm graduating now, I need to have a plan for what I'm going to do after graduation. For me, I knew I wanted to do something, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So when it was time for me to graduate, I was really, really stressed out. And it may be the same thing for you because, I mean, life happens and some things may happen that you may not really have planned on what to do after your graduation. But it's fine. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. You get stressed out and it's life. As long as you don't get depressed and any of those psychological things. I mean, I got stressed out and it was really, really rough. But one thing you have to know though, that graduation day, put, when you get your eyelash or flick, and what is this, eyebrows, sorry, eyebrows or flick, you have your face beat, you have your hair done, and you're walking down the stage and you hear people hailing you. Oh my gosh, like there's no feeling like that. Like it's so much. I mean, graduation on its own, like ceremony is boring, okay? So basically you have to get your time. Make sure like when you're walking to where you're gonna sit, have your time. If you're wearing your high heels, yeah, walk with that thing, girl. Every step you have to make to get there, do it, okay? Because you hear people like hailing you, your heart to be jumping, entering your belly, and all those kind of things. So yeah, graduation was fun, graduation day, but the days leading up to graduation was that fun. It was really, really stressful for me, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody, okay? But it is what it is. It's gonna happen to some people, and it's life. Those that may thinking about like what they want to go back to school, and they're thinking if that's the right thing for them to do. Questions you need to ask yourself is, okay, I'm going to school now. Is it the right time for me to go back to school? Like if you already have children and you're not really sure who's gonna take care of them while they're still, you have young children. I mean, if they're already in college or high school, then I think you can leave them at home, I guess. Then do your thing. But if they're still like toddlers and you don't really know who's gonna take care of them, then you might as well rethink about going back to college, because college is really hard. And I mean, it's hard, but it's doable. A lot of people have gone ahead and done college and they passed out of it. The case cannot be different for you. If you put your heart to it, then you can achieve it. But the thing is, it is hard. Yes, I'm gonna say it's hard. But you have to think about it if that's the right thing for you to do. Then look at the benefits, the pros and the cons. Okay, if I go to school now, I'm gonna get a job that's gonna help me get like more money. I mean, if that's your goal, get more money or get more experience with people, or put yourself out there when you're in college. If that's what your benefit is, then that's fine. But also look at the cons. There's tuition to be paid. There are gonna be sleepless nights, the headache, the heartache when you fail a class, the emotional trauma you're gonna go through. Yeah, there are a lot of things to think about when you want to go back to college. And the most important thing is, how much do you want it? Are you sure you're ready to spend those late nights studying for an exam, crying for the exam, going to a professor to ask for just one mark to get an A or get a B? Are you ready to do all that? If you have pride in you, then yeah, it may not be for you, okay? You have to be ready to get down from your high horse and go to meet your professor to ask for a grade. I've done that before, okay? Because I know, like, there are some professors that will hammer down on it. If you have an 89, that's a B. They can't get an A. But if you are willing to go to a professor and beg for that one grade to get an A, it's really, really worth it. At the end of the day, it's like, if it comes down to the fact that there are two students, okay, one is really unruly in classes and the person is really rude, then they have you who does their work on time, but just for some reason you kind of like messed up in an exam that kind of brought your grade down, and both of you have an 89. I bet you your professor is going to pick you to get that A than that person that doesn't do well in classes and just stays in class trying to be unruly and stopping other people in classes. So I don't know what else. So like this video, subscribe if you want more videos like this. If you have questions, put it in the comments section and I'll get back to them. I could make a video. If there are lots of questions, I can make another video about it. If not, I'll just answer them as they come into the comments section. Okay, so have a nice day and success to those that are in college, and I wish you the best. I was able to graduate in college, from college with good grades, and if I could do, you can do it also. Yeah, it's hard, but put your mind to it that you can achieve it. There are a lot of people that go to college and they drop out. The fact that you are there, sticking it out, then yeah, that's really good. That's thumbs up for you. And just be good. Like, another thing you need to know is be friends with your professor. No matter how mean the professor is, try to be that one person that will go up to that professor and trying to be friends with your professor. It really helps a lot in getting good grades and if you need help with your courses. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.